We are back, but check it out. These are my brand new American racing wheels. So we're at the point where we need to get these on the car. In order to get these on the car, because I ordered these in a very special size that was going to require the fender flares. So I got them back from Carlos at No End Customs. They're painted, and now it's time to cut the fenders. So it's an exciting day, but it's also one of those days where I'm like, oh, okay, we've got to commit, got to fully commit. But it's good because now that I have these wheels, everything's going to fit good, it's going to look good, and I'm ready to do it. So let's get cutting.
So before we cut the flares, we got to mark out where we're going to end up cutting it. So we got to put the flare on, blue tape, and then we got to get like a Sharpie mark and mark it across, and then go in like ½ an inch, cut it, put the flare on, bolt it, and then we should be good. Shouldn't be too much.
I think this is going to look pretty good, actually. Plus, did you see these blue bolts, dude? Did you see them? Blue bolts.
Anodized blue.
So they're like a blue zinc that you can buy from McMaster Cars. So these are blue zinc 5mm button head bolts. Those are sick. So sick. All right, it's time to start tracing and then start cutting. So I'm gonna do that. Dry erase. I'm going to trace the whole outside of the flare, but obviously that's not gonna be my cut line because then it would provide me no place to mount the bolt. So I'm gonna trace the outside and move it in probably an inch or something like that to give the appropriate flange amount. Okay. There she is. Figuring out the cut line. Always stressful, this. Because you do not want to cut too much, especially on really expensive fenders.
I know, but if it's cut here, this might just flop. At least try to give it like a round.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, it definitely doesn't need to be cut out back to here. Realistically, it can probably be like, I think it could be like that, which is a round edge.
Not rounded out. I probably want to round it out more out here.
I don't think it needs it.
Put a wheel on at least.
Yeah, but I don't think it needs it. And then same for the front. I think with the suspension the way it is right now, though, this is hard to tell. So yeah.
The front is a whole different story compared to the rear.
Yeah. Let's just start here.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll cut less, and then if we need to cut more, we'll start working our way back.
Yeah. There you go. So, yeah, now you're gonna have to blue tape it, I guess. Just blue tape the outside. Run it. Hey, Crash. You want to grab your bonsai, dude?
Bonsai, kamakanzai.
Strong.
Yeah.
See that?
You just cut that side first, though.
That's good.
Jeez, Ash, what happened, bud?
Went off course. You gotta stay in the lines. Color in the lines.
It's always an important day. The first tire that you mount on a wheel. Oh, yeah. Woo! That sounds good. And I'm also going to be mounting the brand new RT660 from Falcon on the front. After testing them at Willow Springs on my demo car, I really like them. So I'm excited to try them on the competition car. Yeah, the setup's going to be a lot different, but still, it's a pretty impressive tire. Look at that. Ooh, RT660.
What are you doing there, Matt? What's this procedure you got?
So for those of you who don't know how to mount tires, I feel sorry for you. And my rule is you're not a real drifter unless you can mount your own tires. That's truth right there. I've never met a drifter who can't mount his own. Actually, I take that back. I've met a couple of drifters who can't mount their own tires. They're disgraceful. First thing when you get to mounting a tire is you need to lube it up. Just depends on how much and whatnot, but for the rears on the competition car, we try to use no lube, so it's extremely difficult, but we're mounting fronts. So,
Why do you go and dry?
so we don't use any lube on the competition rears because we've had problems with the tire spinning on the wheel. Crazy to think, I know, but it happens.
What do drag cars do to stop that from happening?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what drag cars have, like bead locks for sure, right? Because you've seen the wrinkle walls, but we're not allowed bead locks. We're not even allowed much modification, if any, on the lips of the wheel. It has to all be within DOT specifications. So not using lube is important. Ooh, all right, I'm trying to not mess this up. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Oh, look at that, look at that. Dang. Whoa, what's going on here?
What is going on here, Matt?
This is exciting times, so I have to Instagram it. This is my brand new wheels with a brand new Falcon tire. First mount. That's exciting right there. Very exciting. This is one mount of hundreds and hundreds that are going to happen throughout this 2020 season. So capturing the first one is like, it's meaningful, you know? Because it's all downhill from here. These are not going to look better. They're only going to get worse. They're only going to just get hammered. So right now, it's the best they're ever going to be. Phone's ringing? Where is it? Hey, go. Get to work. Let her rip, potato chip. Okay, well, there it goes.
Such nice fenders. Toasted.
Oh, dude, I told you, don't cut the fenders.
It's easy to work on now.
Yep, there it is, isn't it? Oh.
She got it.
Cool. Peel the tape or clean this up, yeah?
Yep.
I don't know, file maybe? I don't know if file will do anything. Dude's messing up my car, dude! Okay, ready?
So what's the deal, dude? You sold out? You don't do rotiform anymore? It's all American racing now?
All right, I need to clear the air a little bit with this because this is a new partnership for me with American Racing Wheel. Now, they've been around since 1956, and something even cooler than that, they've been on Corvettes basically since then. So not a lot of people can say that they've had their wheels on a Corvette since the very, very beginning. Although this is a completely new design, new wheel, new partnership, at the end of the day, Rotiform and American Racing, they're under the same umbrella, right? They're under the same big parent company. They just decided that I might be a good fit for the American racing brand. One, because the Corvette, it's an American car, they're coming out with new styles, and it'd be a great chance to have me kind of promote this type of a brand. And I think it fits great, and I think when you see the logo on the car and you see the wheels on the car, it really makes sense. I'm excited about new opportunities and new partnerships, and I'm even more excited about the new wheels. It's pretty crazy to think that American racing wheels have been on everything, championship winning drag cars, road race cars, off-road, and now to kind of bring them into drifting, and to think that not only are they coming into drifting with me on my Corvette, but the fact that they're doing it with a brand new wheel that I helped work with the engineers to design. Like, these wheels are made using the best practices, the best engineers, the best machines. So to have this level of a wheel designed and made and have the input on where the stripes go and the logo and the sizing and the bolts and all that on a drift car, it's pretty meaningful. Oh yeah! Oh, Piers. Damn, it's wide, huh?
It's real good.
Gotta do a boomerang. Pretty sick. Don't need to use this 15mm spacer anymore. When Rotiform first made my wheels when this car was brand new, I had no idea exactly what offset I was gonna need or what. So we just made it a conservative 0 offset. But when I worked with Part Shop Max and we had to redesign the upper arm, change this, change that, get more steering angle out of it, we needed a wheel spacer. So we were able to communicate the exact sizes that we need to American Racing, and they made us a wheel that we no longer need to use this. So it's actually a 18x9 minus 15 instead of 18x9 0 with the 15mm spacer. So same thing, but don't have to use a spacer. So, oh wow, that feels good, dude. That feels good. Dang, dang. It's like the first time I'm being all careful. After this, ram it in, ah, who cares, gun. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I don't know if it's gonna fit with this additional spacer or not, so we'll put it on the tube. See that, dude? See how cool I look? Yeah, so sick. Oh yeah. Let's see that. That flushness.
What do you think, Tino?
Looks killer.
Right there in that hole right there.
Real good. How do I get the best picture possible on my shit? I'm about to get here.